Hello, USA soccer fans and football fans. Bobby Cardenas coming at you from Lancaster, Thursday, July 24th. The day after our LA Galaxy got their butts handed to them by Manchester United. 7-0. Holy moly, what a drubbing. Come on! You're supposed to be a pro team. Yes, it's preseason, and yes, you played some of your younger stars just as Man U did, but still, 7-0. Oofa. It was hard to watch. Okay, coming up this weekend, we're going to have a lot more games. Real Madrid is going to be featured. Man U again against Roma. Arsenal tomorrow, I believe, or is it later today? I have to check. No, I think AC Milan plays later today against Olympiacos from Greece. Tomorrow, I think, is Arsenal. Anyway, just check your stations, your sports channels, your Fox Sports channels, your BN Sports, your ESPNs, your NBC stations, all of that. They're available out there. Just have to find them, okay? Go online and look up the various soccer sites that will give you the calendars of the games and the leagues. And keep supporting this beautiful game of ours. Now, I want to answer a question by a friend of mine, Sean Mulcahy, who sent me a question on my Facebook post yesterday about the pro leagues in Europe, especially, having unlimited amount of funds to buy players, and why there's no salary cap idea as we have here in the United States with some of our other sports. Well, believe it or not, FIFA is looking into this because there is a huge gap between, let's say, a Man U or a Chelsea or an Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, whatever, from Barclays Premier, and the West Ham United, maybe, or the Queen's Park Rangers, teams that are much smaller clubs that actually have to fight just to stay into the top division, which is the Barclays Premier League, instead of being down in the Championship Division or second, third, and fourth divisions. So FIFA is looking into that. But let's face it, these bigger clubs, because of their storied histories, because they have money coming in from foreign investors, Russians, like in the Chelsea, Indian money, and when I say that, I mean India, other Asians' monies, money coming in from Arab nations, investing in these huge teams, and they garner a big TV packages that could go into the 10-year, let's say, contracts for upwards of almost $2 billion with a B. Okay, and then they're merchandising. They sell these jerseys and whatnot. So they have the funds to go out and spend, over $100 million for one player, each player, for if you're Real Madrid or Barcelona or Man U sometimes, although Man U hasn't gotten quite that expensive, but Real Madrid and Barcelona, big time. So that is the way it is right now. But as I stated, FIFA is looking into trying to make things a little bit more fair. But let's face it, the big teams still help the smaller teams whenever they play and whenever they're on TV. If Real Madrid plays Rayo Vallecano or Real Betis or a smaller club, it's still better for that club because of their exposure and all of that. Or Man U playing QPR or another smaller club. So that's the way it is. A few things to talk about what's going on right now in the world of football. Frank Lampard has in fact been become a designated player for New York for the new expansion team. They'll start playing next season, 2015. Iniesta, he's trying to become the captain of Barcelona for the next season, and there's talk of he and Xavi and a few other players, maybe Xabi Alonso also from Real Madrid, eventually coming to MLS. Those are always there, just like Frank Lampard just did, just like a few other players did this past season or are playing now. Let's see. Oh, Japan just appointed Javier Aguirre as their national team coach. He's from Mexico. Was the national team coach from Mexico. Coached in the Mexican League, played, all that stuff. There's something about being a national coach. Something inside of me still feels that personally. A national team coach should be from its nation. In other words, if we're going to be coached by we should be coached rather by a U.S. born coach for our national team. Doesn't matter for clubs like Louis van Gaal, who coach Netherlands, is now Man U's coach. That doesn't matter. But national team, there's just something about me that I don't know. I feel that way. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's the way I feel. I'm being honest. By the way, AFL, we'll play again Saturday. I'm going to take some video, cut that together, and put it on. So, support the game. Go online. Visit the different sites that talk about the game. Watch the games. Until next time, go USA!